finished the reflectors. See how the back tail light's lit. These are just reflectors, but now you can see they completely smoked out. A little bit of a cold start. Look how bright them LEDs are. So much brighter than the factories. Turn off my garage light so you can see the difference. See the difference in how bright they are? They like super bright. I know the camera blurs it out, but it's like a little strip, bright strip. I'll walk around, put the light on again, show you the other side. I mean, look how it's shining down on the ground. That's how you know how bright it is. Like, it's super bright. Great addition. Great addition. Look how it's shining on the ground. Like, is it worth it? Yes. Very much so. Even the back, it's not dark yet, but it's still shining a little bit on the ground. I might show a little night footage when I ride out. That is basically the install for today. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this stuff out. I pretty much showed you the car and all the stuff that I had planned on doing to it. Parts that have come today, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to install them. I'm hoping the install takes maybe no longer than an hour. Things usually take longer they usually take longer when I am, of course, recording on YouTube. So just be patient with me. And I'm only going to show one side of the install, one side of the side markers install. I'm only going to show one side of that. Doing one side, you should be able to do the other side and have a great idea of how it turns out. I will show one side of the back. I may do them both, since I probably will have to jack the car up, I would assume, to be able to get up underneath there to see if it's any screws. I have no idea what's underneath there. I will show what's underneath there. I know I haven't seen anybody replace those on YouTube and post it. So I am going to go ahead and post that so people can have some idea of what I had to do to take that off. And I will show you the inside, because I can just jack the back up, throw the back on jack stands. I'm talking about potentially taking the rear tire off anyway, probably both, to do those rear side marker lights. So, because if it's easier, I'm just going to take the tires off. It's no big deal to take the tires off and put the tires back on. Hopefully I still have a little daylight left on a nice day where I can take my car to the car wash and bend a few corners and give y'all some footage of that. Worst case, I probably will drive this to work tonight if I feel like it. You know, I don't drive it every day, but I definitely will drive it tomorrow, Saturday. Tomorrow, the weather supposed to be even better, y'all. So I'm definitely going to enjoy my car tomorrow. So it'd be nice to have the side markers on and the rear reflectors on, all smoked out, give you an idea what they look like. When my tail lights come in and my high mount tail light smoked out, when that stuff comes in, I'm gonna put that on also and keep you guys updated, show you a video of how I did the install and what I did to do that. So as these parts come, I'm going to be posting videos of them. I am making some upgrades to my vehicle. And all these modifications that I'm making aren't costing a lot. The tail lights cost about $300 for the tail light brand that I'm getting. The side marker lights, as you know, they not that expensive. I think I probably paid about 30 bucks for them. The rear reflector lights I paid 20 bucks for, so that's 50. So that's like 350 right there. What else I said I was gonna place? That's 350 right there. I know the special prize, the special thing that I'm getting for the convertible top, that's going to cost. I'll tell you about that when that video comes. Of course, y'all know the Brembo brakes and brake pads are going to be like $500, but that's a good performance upgrade because I do drive my car fast and I like to be able to stop instantly. So anything to help that, I'm all for it. I'm going with the K&N cold air system on mine, and that K&N cold air intake system costs $300. So I'm not spending, and the exhaust, that's a whole nother story. I like all the Boiler Attack exhaust, the S&W Steelworks exhaust, all that shit sound really good. But for axle backs, you know, you're talking about $1,200, $1,300. I mean, in my opinion, you paying all that money for muffler and tips, you know, it's no way I would do that. So I would probably just buy mufflers, their brand of muffler, and get it installed into my existing. And hopefully that costs about 400 in parts, and then getting it cut off and getting it welded on, maybe another 100 to 150. So maybe half of what they would be charging for me to order their particular system. These cars come with some great exhaust systems on it. So I'm only just gonna add to it. I'm not gonna replace the whole exhaust system. I wouldn't replace the whole exhaust system unless I did some work to the motor and I wanted to get I got the power coming in and I want to get it better power coming out. So that's when you make, in my opinion, you make modifications to the actual engine. When you make modifications to the engine, then you change up the whole exhaust, headers, pipes, and all that shit. Because nowadays, this stuff costs a lot of money, man. They want a lot of money for these parts. I understand they putting the technology in these parts, but to spend $1,200 on some mufflers and tips just for sound, I could think of a lot of other things I could spend $1,200 on my vehicle that I would actually enhance it a lot more than just the sound. But that's just me. But in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the back, put the back on jack stands, and we can get right to it, get right to doing this build, get right to installing these parts. All right, and just like that, my car is up. It is on jack stands. Please, people, be safe. You jack any car up, please put it on jack stands, put it in the correct locations. These cars have specific locations to put jack stands where it's high strength. You put it in other locations, it will buckle. And you create more problem than you have. And make sure at these tire shops that they doing you right too, because the tire shops sometimes they just jack your shit up anywhere. They don't care if they do it or not. Like I still got plenty of meat on the tire. Thank goodness for that. Now one bonus is when I jacked it up. I know it's hard to see, but it gave me plenty of room to just pop out maybe 3 screws, and I should be able to reach my hand in there. So that's great. That's actually super great. I'm gonna try to get a flashlight because I am working out of my garage, and it's dark in here. I'm not working outside where there's plenty of light. Just so you back there can get an idea. I still don't, this light not even that bright. Battery going dead. But it's pretty much a bolt there, and a bolt there. Those two look like torque bolts or star bolts, and that look like maybe an 8mm. And from there, those 3 bolts out, I should be able to access that right there. So that's no issue. I'm gonna show you what I do when I'm doing it. You may not see it because it's, like I said, I'm working outside of my garage and it is dark. Now these reflectors, whole different story. Now if anybody has never looked up underneath their car before, here's a visual of what it looks like underneath these Camaro SS's. As you can see, they got this super big exhaust. As you see, I didn't scrape this so many times. Car sits so low, man, it's hard to get around it. This exhaust is so damn big, look like almost like a damn gas tank. Well, one day that's going to be replaced. You see the pipes, so everything connects all down in there. Not sure if you can see the gas tank is on you can see it's over there. See the gas hoses going in over there. So on that side, I jacked this up on the rear axle. When I took it to the dealer, because I was having problems with pulling, this is the bar that they replaced. As you can see, this bar is brand new. This bar is brand new. They had to replace it, and as you can see, it got the eccentric on it to adjust for the wheel alignment. So this can be wheel alignment adjust from here and here. As you can see, they got those eccentric cams on it. But this is the bar that they replaced. Still not sure what the heck that's called, but that's what they replaced on both sides, and they did a wheel alignment. Of course, everything was under warranty. The beauty of warranty. Use it, people, use it. But you see I got all these extra bars on my vehicle. Can you see that? I know everything close because I'm underneath it and on the ground, but all these extra crossbars. That is because my vehicle is a convertible. A standard one does not have it. You can also see right down in there, it's another crossbar for stability. So only convertible tops had these because we don't have nothing over the top holding the stability of the car up on top. So they have all these extra bars at the bottom that does that to keep the stability inward. So just an idea of what it looks like on the bottom of your vehicle. Now, to the problem at hand. The reflectors are way up there and they're kind of slightly above the exhaust. Here's the exhaust tip. It's not a bad tip. I mean, probably just use painted. But the reflectors are kind of above that. And honestly, looking at it, I thought it was going to be really simple. Maybe take this bolt off. I'm not sure if you can see that where my hand is at. It's a bolt right here holding this. I guess it's the diffuser. I'm pretty sure you pretty much almost got to take the diffuser almost all the way off. That's all the way. The diffuser is, I mean, the reflector is all the way up there, like by the plastic part of the bumper. So I may be taking this whole thing off because I want to get it done today. Not sure you can see that, but there's one bolt here. It's another bolt on the other side here. And you got, from the looks of it, a bunch of bolts over here bolted on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on this side and 4 on that side. So that's 8. That's a total of 10 bolts. Now let me slide from under here. They look like some 1/4-inch bolts also. So that's a total of 10 1/4-inch bolts. I'm gonna take all of those bolts off and show you what I come up with. I don't have a 1/4-inch ratchet, but I'm gonna go ahead and break it all. I have a ratchet, I don't have an air ratchet. I love using my air, makes everything faster. But I'm gonna go ahead and start taking those bolts off and show you the result once I take them off. But I gotta push those tabs out. If you're doing it yourself, you will see the tabs. Once you get up underneath there and get a few things out the way. Goodness gracious. There's another bolt. They do have some harness plugs. Cut my hand. That may be helpful to get out as well. I'm pretty sure it's another bolt. One bolt on the inside of here. And I'm going to get to you can kind of feel it. It's the same size, 7mm bolt. Watch this 10. You don't want to pull nothing and cut up your hand. I would suggest wear gloves. I don't have any gloves on, but I still would suggest wear gloves if you can. If you don't want to be, if you're not the overly careful type. Because yeah, you can't cut your hand on this 10 right here. Trying to pull something off and it breaks. See if I can turn it by hand now. Not quite yet. Look at that. Straight mosquito. Let me go get my off. It's hopping around. Want to bother somebody. Get hot. They say it's hot for them too. All right, got that off. reality is, harness need to come off too. Yeah. Just pull it off. So that's staying disconnected. There's another one up here. Got that one loose. There's one more. Got that one loose, okay? So I pretty much got the sides loose, the bottom's loose. You pull this plug off over here. I'm gonna get my tool and pull that plug off. Pretty much got the sides loose, the back loose. Then I'm gonna work on taking the top loose. Loose. Now this is more than enough for me to access this. As you can see, I got full access. It's nothing but a Phillips head screwdriver and a little tab right here that's holding it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and pop the new one in and let you guys see what it looks like in a minute. All right, I'm back. I started working on this. It makes sense if you're going to, since I'm doing the reflectors, to go ahead and replace this too, since I got to break down a lot of the same stuff that I would have had to break down. Well, maybe not, but it helps. It doesn't hurt. As you can see, I had to take these two bolts off. It's a bolt here, and it's a bolt there, and it's a bolt up here. That's that 7mm that I've been using for all the other bolts. These are a torque bit, torque socket or bit or whatever. I use the bit, and it's a T15. So 2 T15s, and you can move this all the way like this. I can reach my hand in here. It's a little push tab. You squeeze it, pop it out. You see that popped out? Squeeze it, pop it out. So they made it easy, no screws or nothing crazy. But you see how it's look? It's just this push tab. You squeeze it, pop it, squeeze this side and pop it. Pops that straight out. And I'm gonna get the new one and install it, and we'll get back to it once it's installed. So this is a lot simpler since I have all of that other stuff down there taken apart, as you can see, and I have my reflectors on. I'll get back to it once I install it in a minute. Well, this is how it looks. I will mount it and show it at night. It's definitely way brighter. Like, this is how the factory, the aftermarket looks. As you can see, I got the diffusers on there. The smoked out reflectors for that. And as you can see over here, this is how the stock one looks. It's nothing but just a little bulb right here, and that's all you get. Just that little bulb. The whole lid don't light up. It's not that bright. It's real dim, everything. So it's a huge difference in a minute. Don't need that anymore. Toss it on the ground. Now you do want to make sure you put the correct one back in. Inside the pack, it does come with new bolts. In fact, I'm gonna put this back in the pack. Nothing wrong with these. No sense in just tossing them. It does come with new bolts and washers. Make sure you put the correct one in the correct place. You don't want to do this, have to do this multiple times. I sure don't. It come nice and neat, all plastic covering it, preventing scratches, which is nice. Let you know, if it is cheap, it ain't that cheap. If it comes with that. And it comes with just a flathead screw and a washer. Now I didn't pop that all the way off. Like I said, you're only trying to access this one part of it. It don't, in my opinion, it don't make any sense to pull it all the way off. It comes with a washer, it comes with a flathead screwdriver. So I'm going to hand start the screw. It instantly, of course, instantly is going to feel a little tight. Get my flathead. and start tightening it up. And there you go. Now it is tightened, it is on there. Check out how it looks. Doesn't that look nice? Nice snug fit on there that's not coming off. I'm gonna do the other side, and when I get to the next thing, I'll start back recording. Now, just real quick, these are the parts that came in the mail today. These are the rear deflectors, as you can see, smoked out lens. They real nice. You're gonna see how they look on the car as well. Like I said, it look like it got clips and a bolt. It clip in on one side and it bolt in on the other. I'll probably do those first with the rear tail lights and the and taking the tires off, jacking it up and all that. These are the smoked LED lenses, and that'd be it. But when it lights up, it's pretty much only lighting up. Real dirty on the inside, all the burning rubber, so it's a lot of, I know it's some bolts in there to take off. And take out them few bolts and I should be able to get to the front. Let me get down here so you can see it. So this is not LED, it's just a reflect. And that's pretty much gonna be it for the upgrades today. Amazon does come. All of those are gonna be smoked, so they only about $100 less than the vintage. Now this is an actual light, you know, this is a brake light. First I'm gonna try, they sell some window film. I'm gonna give y'all a review. Fill it, stick it, first clean it. That's the parts that I've had come in today. That's what I got a must have for every Camaro owner. But I have a must have for every Camaro owner. I'm gonna upgrade my muffler system. After that, oh, and the cold air intake, I am gonna do that also. What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. I got a few things. Well, first, before I say anything, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, thumbs up, and comment on my videos. Any questions? I respond to all of my comments. It's definitely at this point of the stage. Just getting a little bit of content out there for you. Different things that I do, everything on this channel. More or less like a how-to channel, but I got a Camaro SS 2018 convertible, and I have an older Escalade, but most of the channel is based off of my Camaro SS, a lot of driving, things I do at home, things I experience in life, and every now and then, things I do at the gym, for those who like to go to the gym. In any case, I got another video coming today. I got a few parts that came in. It's a 2018 Camaro. I got it at the end of 2018, and I haven't done any modifications to the car whatsoever, none. So I said this year, before the summer, I want to do some modifications to it. Now I'm going to start small with my modifications and gradually work my way up until pretty much close to the summer. Right now it's February. Summer here is probably like May. Like even right now it's February. It's the end of February, the last day of February, I believe. And it is like 70-something degrees outside. It's beautiful out, you know. Really, I could wear some shorts if I want to, but I got some car work to do. I'm probably going to be on the ground for the things that I am about to do today, and I'm gonna show you in this video. So just stay tuned to the video. I'm gonna flip the camera. Now you can see the smoked out lens. Just got the one LED strip. I'm gonna wipe it. Car does need to be washed. I haven't been driving it, but you can see that. And if you look down in here, that hole opening, see that lever right there? So that's why the front is so easy. With that lever, it just pop in. You pop that in, you press that in, that one right there, press that in and pop the bottom out. You take off that bolt, you pry that back, and it's another top one right behind this bolt right there. And that's how you do the. All right, y'all, that's it for the video. I pretty much spent my little afternoon putting together those lights. The back was a lot more work. In the back, I had to, once I did the diffuser part and the metal clips, I showed you all that stuff in the video. I went on and did the tail lights then. These lights did not come with plug and play setup, even though they say plug and play. I pretty much had to pull the wires, stick them in there, tape it real good, and hope they hold, you know, for a while. Will I replace them? If they go out, I'll replace them. If not, they should be secure enough to not fall out. I do have that guard covering them to keep water and different things like that away from them. I did tape it really, really well, which also helped with keeping water out of them, but they do not directly plug in. And I was very upset about that, but I didn't want to have it all broken down and then have to do all of that stuff all over again with it. So I said, well, I got it broken down. I want to do it now, get it out the way, see how they turn out. They turned out really bright. I could have directly tapped into the lines, cut the harness that came with the lights, tapped it directly into the line, and still left the plug on there. Would have been a little bit more work, but I didn't want to do it that way. For now, I didn't have the parts that I would need to do that, and I wanted to go ahead and get it done. But it is options on how to do it. In any case, let me turn around so you can see the car. In any case, the job is done. Maybe when I head out for work and it's really dark outside, I will do another roundabout to show the difference of what it came out with and how crazy bright they are. I'm content with it. I got more stuff coming. As Amazon stuff comes, as I said before in the beginning of this video, I am going to be installing all of those different things. As I'm installing them, of course, I'm going to record and let y'all know how things turned out and give y'all the step-by-step, pretty much how to do it and do it yourself. Like I say, I just showed you the front. The fronts are stupid easy. You can stick your hand in there and push one clip, take them two little bolts out, which are T15 star socket bolts. All you need is a T15 star socket set, and you need a Phillips head screwdriver and, well, flathead screwdriver, a T15 socket set, and you need a 7mm socket. That's all the tools you need to do this whole job, pretty much. I did the whole job with just those basic tools and a Phillips head screwdriver, because the new reflectors in the back take Phillips head screwdrivers. I did a whole job with just those basic tools. So you can do it yourself. In any case, like, share, subscribe, comment below. If you have any questions about what I just did, what product I use, I will send a picture of the product at the end of this video in case you want to order it off of Amazon or different things. I got the price and everything on it. I'd rather just do the picture instead of doing the link.